Well, a little boy at the time. Because he's most definitely ain't no man.
Sorry if I intrude. Sorry if I intrude. Sorry if I intrude.
Good. What's good, G? Can I tell you something juicy? It's your girl Melanin, and I'm back at it with another videos. Hi babes, how are you guys doing today? I don't know what to call y'all, so today I'm just gonna start calling y'all the gang, okay? And if you're new to this channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share to people you might know. I still got makeup left over from the other day, but that's not important. Today, we're gonna be talking about a story time. We're gonna get ready with me, and we're gonna be talking about the story time. Now, I'm gonna start this out right now. Yes, don't talk about my hair right now, but I'm gonna start this off like this. I do not mean to make a story time to talk about anybody, bash their name, or anything like that. Some of you guys may know who I'm talking about, but let's just keep it here, okay? Don't go antagonizing the people, because a lot of people know a lot of people, but the way I tell this story, hopefully y'all got enough sense, respect, and decency not to go be ignorant, okay? So this story time, like I said, disclaimer, is not to bash anyone, but to tell my personal experience with this series. And you already know what I'm talking about, my Crazy Ex series. I know y'all, I started one like 2 years ago and then never finished. I wonder why, but we're just gonna move on to the next victim of today's series. Okay, series, because yeah. But anyways, that's all I'm gonna say for y'all right now, because I gotta get these clothes out the washer, put them in the dryer, then I gotta go get my food, make me something to eat, y'all, and then I'll be back to share this story time. Because so many people keep telling me what happened to the Crazy Ex series, and I was like, y'all really want to know about my crazy exes? Like, is that something interesting? But then at the same time, it's like, when you talking to me, you talking to me, gang, okay? I'm just calling y'all gang, because I feel like that's unisex for like men and female, or men and women. So I appreciate you, gang. You feel me? I appreciate you, gang, for like supporting your girl and following me. I'm really thankful to have you guys around, the ones that are here, and I am really glad that you guys follow me and want to share my journey with me, and I'm so glad to share it with y'all. Without further ado, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, share this to anybody that you know that might be interested in, might went through the same experience, so we can talk about it down in the comments, okay? But moving along, make sure you follow me on the gram at Ooh She Fine. It's like, no, I'm gonna get copyrighted for that, but at Ooh She Fine, because she is. But yeah, y'all, go ahead. Melanin out. What's up, y'all? Okay, so okay, y'all, I got a little mic, okay? So you know I got a mic. So what's good, gang? Welcome back. It's your girl Melanin. You already know what I'm doing today. Let me grab what I need first before I get into the story time. And like I said in the beginning, I don't mean this video to be like to down anybody harsh. I'm just telling my experience and the crazy exes I had, because I gotta say that for this one, okay? Any other one I would not care, but this one we gonna say that. I'll be back. So before we get into like the makeup, you know we gotta go with that base, and y'all gonna be at a sideways angle today. Sorry, loves, I can't be facing straight, okay? I'm sitting sideways, sitting pretty, but I can't, you know, I got limited space while I'm working with right now. So, okay. So this story time takes place, I want to say, when I was in high school. Being that I'm a freshman, y'all, you know, the new booty slang with the freshmen and all of that, y'all, like, you know how to be like, oh, she new booty, oh, look at the new booty. Like, I was a new booty, that's what they say. The terms that they say, they didn't come out. That's what they called the freshmen, was new booties. So I didn't really claim myself as that, but other people did, because I mean, I guess that would, I mean, they wanted the hype for real. So the freshmen, like I said, were called new booties, and mind you, I'm not necessarily a new booty. All right, y'all, we're just gonna use what's best goes to my shade because I can't find anything. I'm not gonna prolong it. So let's just get started. I already knew basically a lot of people in high school already. Did I necessarily get along with everybody I knew in high school? No, that's a different story. If y'all want to know about my high school problems as a child in high school, if you want to know about my high school experience, y'all let me know down in the comments. Put a little school to let me know if y'all want to know about them wild times, because it ain't just about these exes that had me messed up in school. Okay, let's just get that clear. Anyways, back to the story and how this crazy ex almost made me on first 48. Oh, that's all I'm saying. First 48 is gonna be me in the picture, all in the camera. You feel me? Because you got me messed up, and you know you did. But get back to the story because we're not gonna get too personal. Well, a little boy at the time, because he's most definitely ain't no man. Let's just say this dude I met traveling. I'm just gonna say that much. I used to go to this place 24/7, so it wasn't like that. I couldn't see him, meet up with him, anything like that. But here's what it get crazy at. So after I got done dealing with the one ex that we talked about 2 years ago, I'll go to the video. I'm gonna make sure that I got it to where y'all can just click it and go find out who I'm talking about. But to carry on, this ex was after that ex. Was he after or before? I'm not sure which stage he came in afterwards, but needless to say, he was one of the crazy exes that we're talking about today because y'all want the story time. I'm gonna give it to y'all. My aunt, she used to sell lunches at she gonna laugh when she see this. I ain't gonna say too much. No. She used to sell lunches for the school district, and I used to go up to the park with all my little cousins, all my nieces, my nephew, and we used to just be up there. I used to babysit a lot. One day, I'm gonna tell you how we met first, and then I'm gonna tell you how we ended. So this is how we met. I'm gonna have to just let me do my brows and come back. Then I tell you this story. I mean, I don't think it's like wild, but y'all be the judge. Y'all be the judge and tell me if it's wild or not. But either way it goes, it's still gonna be lit. So this is how we met, y'all. Because I know y'all want to know how we met. So that y'all can, y'all gotta know how we met so that y'all can understand. So we just chilling, whatever. He come up to the park, acting like he Tyrese, with baby oil all in his body, with his shirt open, with the wind blowing, with a little limp, right? So he thought he was just the stuff. He thought he was hot, but when I first met him, I ain't like him because I was just like, he's just aggravating, and people always used to call him a bugaboo. And then that's what my aunt called him. She called him a bugaboo when she first met him. She's like, girl, and that's why I knew I should listen. She's like, girl, you better not mess with him. He ain't no good for you. He a bugaboo. I was like, I don't even like him. I don't like him. Da 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 da. I was like, right. He came to the park all the time. I was there babysitting, basically. That's how we met, at the park. Then he was telling me about his relationship problems and all this other stuff. I was going to listen. I was like, let me be a good friend. Because at this time, we were just friends. And listen to what he got to say. Give him some advice if he need advice, right? So, down the line, I think we was friends for I met him how was I when I met him? I got with him when I was 15. And I was done with him at the age of 17. And mind you, the relationship was off and on. That's how we met. After we got together, when he was just my friend, his ex-girlfriend, who he been with, I guess he said they were been together for 4 years and all that extra stuff. But, me being a friend, I was just like, I didn't see necessarily, because I wasn't in a relationship with him. I did not see the signs, no, you might not want to do that sign, or you might want to think about that twice sign, because I wasn't necessarily thinking about having a relationship with this dude. But being that it just happened that way, I ended up being in a relationship with him. So all them signs that I would have seen, I didn't see. So that's where my first red flag was not paying attention to detail clearly, or whatever, how he was treating his girl in his last relationship. I don't necessarily have to like pay attention to that, and I didn't ever thought we was going to be together. So to me, it was just like, whatever, I'm not going to be with this dude, blah blah blah, whatever. Let's fast forward to like a year into dating, right? A year into dating this man, when I tell you, y'all, I should have just listened to that little voice that was like, no, you don't need him, just, be single, it's okay, you feel me? But it didn't happen like that. I don't know why I didn't listen, but I didn't listen, and I had to pay the consequences for not listening to my first gut or my first mind. So this is where it gets crazy. Just a year. This is just a year, y'all. A year of everything in the relationship was good, but it was just like certain little red flags I did not notice that I notice now. And the relationship that we had was not necessarily a relationship. It's more of a, I'll need you when I need you, even if I say I love you type of situation. Like, and I wasn't paying attention to that. But now that I'm older and I'm looking back on it, it was a lot of things that I could have done to get out of that situation, but I didn't, because I was the age that I was. So fast forward, boom. Now we year in, things are good. His mom was like, "Are you serious? Are you serious?" What do I want to call him? I don't know. Let's just call him. It's like, "Are you serious, Leprechaun? Are you serious, Leprechaun?" And then I was like, I'm on the phone still, and I'm just like, what is she talking about? And then he put me on mute, and then he unmuted me, and he was like, "Oh, my mom, she tripping because I didn't do the dishes or something like that." So I was like, "You better go do them dishes." Ha ha, laughing it off. He's like, "All right, I'll call you back later. Bye." That was the first red flag. One time she was like, "Who you talking to?" While I'm on the phone. And he was like, "My girl." And she was like, "Who?" And said this girl name that I had no idea who she was. And then he was like, "Ma, you're why you doing that? You playing. You trying to mess up a good thing and all this other stuff, right?" So she was like, "Oh, then who is that, Diamond?" And then I was like, he was like, "Yeah, it's her, blah, 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 blah. Whatever." And she was like, "You ain't finna do her like that. You're not finna do that to her. She is a good girl to you. She don't never do nothing. She always be she be calling, making sure she be hitting me up, blah, 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 whatever. Whatever. Something along that lines, basically saying, you not finna sit up in my house and play these girls in my house." So that went on for about a couple months, and then I questioned him about it. I'm like, "What is your mama talking about? Blah, 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 blah." And he didn't want to answer me. He was like, "It's nothing. She just tweaking out." She was like, "You're not finna sit up here in my house, and you're not finna play these girls. Like, I didn't raise you right." Okay. So now at this point, I'm just questioning. I'm like, what is she talking about? He's like, "Oh, she's tripping. Don't worry about it." Now, here's where it get crazy. This is where it get real crazy at, y'all. I'm just sitting here, I asked him about it. Didn't faze him. He told me he didn't have no kids. He had kids. He told me that he wasn't messing with his ex-girlfriend no more. He was messing with his ex-girlfriend. And I found this out all in a short period time of 7 months. 7 months, I found out he had kids, and he said he didn't have kids. He said he was a virgin. Obviously, he wasn't. He lied and that he was done with his ex when he was still continuously talking to her. He had all type of females playing on his phone when he was in school. Because one day I called him and I'm like, some girl answered the phone and she was like, "Who's this?" I was like, "Who is this?" And she was like, "I asked who you are first. So who is you? Because you calling his phone." I was like, "Who are you to him? I don't have to answer you. You have to answer to me. You don't want to ask me questions." She's like, "Well, I don't have to do that. I asked you a question first. You seem kind of desperate to be calling somebody's man's phone or whatever." Yeah. But anyways, the girl's playing on my phone, and she's like, "Who's this? Who's this?" And then she's cussing me out, and he just sitting there laughing. And I was like, you know what? Don't call my phone. Don't do nothing. And then it was like times like he would go days without texting me, calling me, all that type of stuff. And I just sat there and took the treatment. But it wasn't necessarily like, it's like, oh, he would say, oh, I'm homeless, or I got put out, or something like that. And then he was like, that's why I was on the phone. But whole time he wasn't never homeless. He never got put out. He was over his girl house, not me. Because mind y'all, I don't live there. I come and visit. Like, I came down to visit. I didn't live there with him. Now, after the girls, I'm going to just speed it up some to the process where it started getting crazy. Because I don't feel like going through detail by detail. So, basically, the girls playing on the phone. And I think it was his ex. Because they went to school together. I'm not even going to lie. I think it was her. They went to school together. So, I just need a little bit more definition. That's all. But yeah, they went to school together. They were, I guess, same class, all that extra stuff. So I'm over here like, what are you talking about? And he didn't talk to me for about a week. Week go by. Now I'm sitting here looking stupid. I'm like, bro, you know what? Don't talk to me, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So he was like, okay, give me another chance. Now, this is where things was calm. I know a little bit of the secrets that he was keeping. He said he ain't had no more secrets, right? I'm over here thinking, he telling the truth. So I go to believe in this man. Mind you, his little brother had a crush on me. So his little brother would just like act funny just so that, you know how little brothers are. You know, even the ones that don't be messing with or be having feelings for their sisters, or I mean their brother's girl. But he would just do certain things, say certain stuff for a certain cadence. And he would like, one day I was on the phone and he was like, wow, must be crazy. You so smooth, bro. How you handle that? How you handle? And he like, bro, watch out, move around type stuff, right? And he's like, I'm just trying to be like you, bro. I see you out here. You out here, da, 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 basically snitching on his brother, right? So he's just like, yeah, bro. You know, just being a little brother. But the thing was, his little brother would say stuff knowing that I was going to react. He just didn't feel like it was right for his brother to be doing that to people. But one day, and this is where it gets crazy, for real. Mind you, so the girl hit me up. She like, blah, 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 you mess with my husband. I was like, husband? And then she was like, yeah, my husband, you mess with my husband, da, 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 da. I'm like, he's my boyfriend. We've been together for such and such long. And then she's like, well, you're going to have to stop messing with him because he's marrying me and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, leprechaun? Can you like tell me what's tea? Tell me what's tea. And he talking about some, don't listen to her. I don't know what's going on. She hacked my phone and da 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 da. Mind you, Leprechaun got like 15 different Facebook accounts. When I say 15 different, I mean he has 15 different Facebook accounts. It's a lot. So many Facebook accounts, but none of like, I always was like, I'll find so many of his accounts, and I'm just like, is this what I think it is? And it'd be him, and then he'd be having a picture either up with his family or the girl that he was with currently at the time. But yeah, I was just like finding out so much stuff, and then he came clean. He was like, yeah, I'm getting married. She my fiance. And I'm like, but when was you gonna tell me this? Like, and it's so crazy because guess what? He told my mama before he told me. And my mom, she was like, did you find out about such and such getting married or something? And I'm just like, what are you talking about? Who getting married? I didn't know I had any friends getting married. Right. So this is still after I gave him a second chance, bro. And then I gave him a third chance. I don't even know why I did. It's just that I did. I was young. Everybody's been there when you're young. You just make stupid decisions. That was a dang stupid decision. So now my mom was like, yeah, you find out blah blah got him Leprechaun getting married. I'm like, married? When? Nobody told me this. He marrying me? Like, what's going on? She's like, no. Yeah, he's getting married to, let's just call her, I don't know what I want to call her. We're just gonna call her. Cause I can't keep up with names for real. I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, yeah. It's like, yep, getting married, blah, blah, blah. Yep, this, that, right? So I'm like, let me go talk to him. I go talk to him. He not trying to talk. He said, yeah. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to marry her because she treats me better. She said that every day she's going to be rubbing my feet when I get home off of work. And just like certain stuff to try to trigger me. And I'm just sitting there like, okay, well, I hope that you two have a happy life. And, you know, thank you for telling me. I would love to know this, but you didn't come tell me about it, because I knew you was gonna be acting like the way that you acting right now. I was like, how am I acting? I'm not acting no type of way. I'm proud that you found somebody that actually love you and care for you and actually give you good enough advice, all this extra stuff. But what really happened was, after he told me that, I guess they didn't work out. So we're just gonna fast forward to where we was like our 3rd year going back and forth. So at this point, me and my mom, we always in the shelter, right? Because we moved to a new state, they didn't have anything available. My mom was like, it's gonna be quick and smooth. She wasn't lying, it was quick. We didn't stay there for long, but we still was there, you know. So we're there. I forgot to do nose contour. So we're there, and oh, mind you, he was cheating on me like so bad. Like, he was cheating on me so bad, bro. So freaking bad. He was cheating on me like left to right. And I'll say, I guess I kind of got like irritated. So I was like, let me see if this is true, because I could never catch him in the act. Because either he'd delete something before I know, or he got another Facebook page I don't have a password to. So I could never necessarily catch him. So I couldn't, I mean, I know he cheated before, but he didn't give no signs that he was cheating, but I knew he was cheating. So I couldn't just accuse him of cheating just because he cheated before. I wasn't going to do that. I was like, I'm going to have proof, because you're not going to lie your way out of this. So I made a fake account, got one of my friends' pictures, and hit him up on Facebook like, hi, how are you doing? You're cute, blah, blah, blah. And he hit back so fast, y'all. When I say so fast, my heart dropped. I was like, wow, all it takes is a hi. That's lame. It just took one hi, bro. So now I'm talking to him. I'm changing my voice. I'm like, hi. Because, you know, back then, I would say my voice was a little bit more raspy than what it was when I was young. Yeah. We just gonna continue with the video. But I changed my voice, and, you know, I was like, let me see how easy it is for somebody who don't even know this man to, like, you feel me, try to get to talk to him or get his number or whatever. I was texting him first before he said, do you want to FaceTime? And I was like, yeah. Asked him if he had a girlfriend. He said no. And then at this point, I'm just like, should I go on with this and embarrass myself even more? Or should I just see if he gonna take it farther? Because apparently this is not enough, because he's just gonna say I'm play too much and it wasn't enough, right? So I was like, let me go a little farther. So he calls me, and his bro was like, oh, his bro was so aggravating, bro. His bro talking about some, first of all, he didn't even recognize my voice. So at that point, I felt like, what the freak? Like, how can you not recognize your girl voice that you've been talking to for this long? And it hurt me at one point. I was like, well, you don't even recognize my voice. I talk to you all the time. We be on the phone, going to sleep, blah, 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 all that extra stuff. So now I'm on the phone. I'm like, you're so funny. You know, just talking all this. You're so funny. Bro, I was heartbroken. But I was just like, you're so funny. And all that extra stuff. And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm funny. Your voice is cute, by the way. You sound so cute. Let me see your face. I'm like, no, it's late. I don't want to do that. And his brother in the background, bro, you don't know who that is, bro. bro, you're dumb, bro. You're stupid, bro. You're this, bro. I'm like, can you shut up? You're giving it away. He don't know who I am. Let him pretend, like let him know, like let him see if he know who me is. You feel me? But no, what did he do? He like, what are you talking about? I was like, and I was so filled with anger, y'all. I could not sit there and take that. I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna break character. So you don't know my voice, huh? So you don't know my voice at all? I'm putting blush on. And he was like, who is this? I don't know who you is, right? So he unfriends me, blocked me from the page, y'all. And I'm just sitting here like, wow. And I was like, so your brother know my voice, but you don't know my voice? And it took him a minute to like actually hear who he's talking to. I was so upset, y'all. I texted his phone. I was like, it really, all it took was a light skinned curly head just to say that you was cute, just for you to say you may had a girlfriend. And he was like, man dog, I'll be out in the streets. I think I need some more blush on that side. I'm not even a cat. Like, it just look a little different if you ask me. But now I'm using, this blush is from Shein. It's not even like, it's a softer blush. So I'm just trying to put the softer one up here just to give me some more shape to my face. But y'all, back to the story. I was going at it. I was like, how you gonna tell me you love me, but you out here in the streets messing with all these type of girls, and then you got me over here looking stupid and blah 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 and blah blah blah. And he was like, I'm a man. What am I supposed to do? Like, it's in my nature. I was like, in your nature, sir? If it was in my nature, I'll be you every dude who hit me up talking about some hey beautiful, and I'd be like, hey, I don't have a boyfriend, da 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 da. And what you would have did? He talking about some, that'll be cheating. I was saying, so why is it not cheating for you? He's like, because it's just in my nature, blah blah blah. Right. So I'm like, I am done with you. I'm done with you. Because let me give y'all an overview, because I know I might have been all over the place and this probably ain't gonna be making no sense when I freaking upload this. But let me give y'all an overview of how the whole relationship was and what he did. Let's start from the beginning. When we first met, he lied to me saying that, you feel me, he had no girlfriend. He had a girlfriend. So in a sense, I became a side chick to main chick. That's what happened. A side chick to main chick. So that was the first card. He lied and cheated on me, made fun of me, humiliated me in front of everybody. When I say everybody, I mean everybody. He robbed me of my time, for sure he did. His mom was trying to talk to him. I said that already. His mom tried to talk to him about how he treating females and stuff like that. Also, another thing that he really did that really ticked me off to my core is that he would get mad if I had male friends. But then when I asked him, I was like, so who you taking to prom? He was like, oh, I'm going to take my best friend. And I was like, why are you not taking me? And he was like, oh, because we can't do crossover proms. And I'm just like, who can't do crossover proms? Because from what I know, you can go to prom with anybody you want to go to prom with. Y'all just have to have the tickets. Y'all just got to make sure that y'all registered, blah, blah, blah. So he took somebody else to prom. Was it prom? Did he take somebody else to prom or to a school dance or something like that? Whatever he did, he took somebody else besides me. He didn't really stand up for me. He really was treating me bad. He cheated on me with 5 other people. And I know that for a fact, because why every last one of them come up to me, talk about some, do you know Leprechaun? Do you know Leprechaun? I'm like, yeah, Leprechaun's my boyfriend. They was like, no, he's my boyfriend. We've been together for... I was like, girl, we've been together for like almost 3 years. So what? How? So you just came here. You just came along on this hectic ride. He did so much to me. It's so much stuff that I remember it, but at the same time I don't, because it's just like, why waste all that energy and time to remember something that really wasn't that great for me. So he really did a lot to me, y'all. He made me feel not so good. Let's just put it that way. I ain't gonna go into details. But in the end, when we finally broke up, He would call me around the same time each year to see if I was single and see if I was messing with anybody. And that's so weird because everybody I ever dated did that. They were like, are you still messing with such and such? Are you still messing with da-da-da? Are you still with this person? Are you single? Like every year around the same time. So I got used to, like, I already knew if it wasn't him, it was the other dude, you know, we talked about. I think we called him Moose. What do we call him? I don't know. Go look at the other video if y'all want to know what do we call him. But just like that person, they every year. But the difference between that person and that person, the one from last story, he messed with me every single year. Every year, almost every day out the year. Every single year. With him, it was every year once. He only did one phone call. But yeah, I'm about to finish the rest of my makeup off camera. And I'm going to come back with the conclusion because right now, I can't do two things at once. I really can't. I tried to do the makeup and talk, but I kept losing myself, and I don't know. We just gonna skip that. I'll be back when this whole process is done, and my hair probably gonna be this way. So don't hate on me. I don't got nothing. I don't know. I'll be back. So while this is kind of sort of the finished look. I gotta put my lashes on, y'all, and then we gonna be done for real. But moral of the story is, if you're gonna be doing something or being like sharing your life with somebody, make sure it's with the right person, and make sure that that person only wants you, nothing but you, and only you. Because if they don't, you send them this video and you tell them to go all the way to the end or wherever this is at. I'm gonna let it pop up, and you tell them the next time you think that you're gonna try to decide to cheat on my girl or my bro, we gonna have a whole army at your door. And the next time they call me fussing and crying, I wouldn't even say crying because they ain't even worry about you that much. But next time they call me and they talking about you, it's gonna be me and you, baby. It's gonna be outside. Yeah, every time. Yeah. Go ahead and tell them that, because I'm sick and tired of these people always taking advantage of others. Yeah, that part. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I wouldn't say that was the worst relationship. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That was not the worst relationship I've been in, y'all. Believe it or not. It was not the worst, but I ain't like it. That was the least favorite one. I'll tell you that much right now. It was the least favorite one. But y'all, I really hope y'all enjoyed this. My real story is that's the story of one of my crazy exes who cheated on me. And when I was in the shelter and he knew I was in the shelter, he continued to cheat on me at my lowest, and also call me names and talk about me and let girls talk about me, and just did so much to me, y'all. That was sad to me. If y'all see, I was putting glue on my lash. This is what I'm using. I don't normally use this, but I'm gonna use it today. I normally use this, and this is actually an eyelash glue. Y'all see it, just so y'all don't be saying I'm using hair glue, baby. Never, baby, never. And you know what? You can't even find them nowadays. So that means somebody must be stocking up on them and taking them. And we're going to have to box if that's you. Because you really up here, you're putting me out my supply. I had to go get something else, baby. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You putting me on my supply. And I think you want to scrap. Oh, okay. Works for me. I don't hear nothing. Put my supply back. How about that? Or she said, catch me outside. No, but moral of the story of this story is just that's one of my crazy exes stories, was this one here. And what I mean by, I don't want people, because a lot of y'all gonna know who it is by just the way that I try to stay away from everything that would like single out this person, but it didn't. But y'all, look, these clips to be on first 48, because why you cheat on me like that? Why you do me like that? You really could have had a future, but you did me dirt. Yeah. I ain't gonna go there, because I was about to go Ice Spice. And I know a lot of people don't like her, but you thought I was feeling you? That brother a munch, because I ain't gonna say it on here. Y'all ain't gonna catch me slipping like that, because too many people be watching me. I said it before in the past, though. But we gonna slow down on using that word, okay? But y'all, he did do me dirt. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. He did me so dirt. I really love that boy. I did. But he ain't love me as much as I love him. And that's one thing I'm gonna tell y'all today. Don't love somebody so hard to where you so stuck in loving them, they ain't loving you properly. Let that sink in. Don't lose yourself in love while they not even giving you a drop. Okay? Don't do that. Because in the beginning, he probably was feeling me, but he probably thought I was a munch. And then he was like, yeah, I don't want to deal with her no more. She boring. She not letting me do nothing. You feel me? But y'all, just make sure y'all careful with the people that y'all decide to call boyfriend, that y'all decide to call girlfriend. Because y'all can avoid so much listening to your first mind. That's all I'm saying. My lash don't want to go on. I wonder why. Somebody talk about me, bro. This one's kind of weird, but these lashes is always weird, y'all. And I think it's just the glue itself, too. But y'all, thank you guys for watching. Actually, let me put my hair in a ponytail before I start talking. Hold on. If y'all enjoyed this video, this is the end. This is the final result. This is a look. Don't look too much on the side, but this is the end. Oh, I forgot something. Y'all tell me what I forgot. I always forget this step. Okay, y'all, I'm back. That was it. That's it. Tell me what I missed. Can y'all tell the difference? Can y'all or can y'all not? Y'all probably can. For y'all know who know, y'all know. But this is the finished results. I really hope y'all enjoyed this story time. I tried, y'all. Like, I really tried. I tried to stay on topic, but I have ADHD. And sometimes my brain tells me to go left. And then I go right. Okay? I'm not gonna lie. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this story time. If you guys want to hear another crazy ex story, go ahead. Because I got a lot of crazy stories. There's only one more that I'll ever do, and yeah, only do one more. So if you guys want to hear that last of this series, because I don't really have exes like that, so then be a dear and put a school down in the comments. Be a dear and put a school down in the comments. But y'all, this is the final look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the gang. If you want to be a part of the gang, I wouldn't even say that. I was gonna say it. It don't even sound right. But if you want to be a part of the gang, go ahead, subscribe. Go ahead, comment. #gang. Okay. I hope this mic held up, because I really want to see the quality of this mic before and you're probably gonna hear a lot of this too, because I don't know, I do that a lot, but I gotta be conscious that I have a mic. It's not my camera mic. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. Melanin out. I just gotta let y'all get look. It's really cute. I know. Bye.